Yo, what's poppin', people? Just got out of theater, as you guys can see right there, from seeing the new movie, The Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne Johnson. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, at first, I ain't even look at a trailer too much or anything about the movie too much, but the first thing I'm gonna say is, goddamn, for that first half of the movie, I felt like Dwayne Johnson is just unrecognizable. I think that was the biggest thing going for the movie, and that's they were pushing so much. Was that Dwayne Johnson's gonna be unrecognizable. I know that y'all seen Dwayne Johnson and so much other stuff, but this is gonna be like the Oscar-winning performance from him. And how did I feel? As just quick thoughts, I will tell you guys in that first half, I did feel that. You know, I did feel like, damn, I haven't seen Dwayne Johnson like this in a while. And I've always knew that Dwayne Johnson could act. He just chooses not to do it because he does these little simple roles so he can just act like himself in a bunch of movies. But to see this movie, he does act a little bit different. You know, like I said, he does become unrecognizable in some moments. I felt like later on in the film, I started to see more of, you know, the same old Dwayne Johnson that, you know, me and you were pretty much used to. But I'll say this is definitely one of his better performances. I gotta look at all of his catalog and see if this, I think, is his best performance, because he does really put on a really good performance in this movie, to the point where the audience I was with, man, they were over here giving a standing ovation and clapping and things of that nature. So I'll talk about if he deserved that or not in the full review, which I will drop very soon. Another thing going, man, the aesthetic of this movie and how vibrant I feel like it looks kind of is what was getting me. You know, I was like, damn, like the way this movie looks, like, I know it's like set in like it says it's set between 1997 and 2000. So it's like 3 years, but the way it looks and how it's shot, I was like, okay, 24, drag me in. But man, this is just my quick thoughts on it. I'll drop my full review soon, but I felt like this movie did have some problems with it. It was making me, as I was going along, because it's an MMA style movie, and pretty much the whole entire thing is about how Mark pretty much changed the game. Him and somebody else changed the game. But I don't know if it fully got to relay that message in the movie, and I'll talk about that more in my review that will drop. But for A24 film, I had fun watching it, but I thought it would be a little bit better. But I'll give you guys my full review very, very soon. See you guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Like the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.